Good evening, and welcome to Presbyterian Park here in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this evening's game between Amalgamated Baseball Holdings of Schenectady, New York, and the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starting lineup and batting order for the visiting Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Batting first, the shortstop, number 8, Bobson Dugnut. Batting second, the third baseman, number 49, Ortiz Ranchez. Batting third, the right fielder, number 2, Orlando Dwin. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 42, Todd Gonzalez. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 24, Mike Truck. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 33, Tony Smerick. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 11, Mike Fernandez. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 19, Raul Chamberlain. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 36, Sean Bacot. And all rise to greet our team. It's the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Please welcome them as they take the field for this afternoon's game. This evening's game. The center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. The third baseman, number 4, Bill Scottish. The catcher, number 24, Shrewd Bland. The first baseman, number 14, Zimbabwe. The second baseman, number 6, Og McQuart. The shortstop, number 15, Jimmy Soup Cutlets. The right fielder, number 7, Condom Funnel. The left fielder, number 27, Walt Booper. And taking the mound, the starting pitcher, number 49, Borty Bonks.
Good evening to you all. This is Steve Chuckroast. You're listening to KDKA Pioneer Radio for Western Pennsylvania. This is the Pittsburgh Presbyterians as they take the field for game number 24 of their 90-game Continental League season here in the 1921 season. And they do battle with Amalgamated Baseball Holdings of Schenectady, New York.
Play ball.
Bobson Dugnut takes the plate for the first at bat. He faces Borty Bonks, fourth in the rotation. What has been quite the starting pitcher this season. Has had a great season, 3-0, a 3.90 ERA.
Ball, that's outside.
Making his sixth start. It's Dugnut to ground out for out number 1. And this is Ortiz Ranchez,
He's out.
who will line it out right to Jimmy Soup Cutlets. A lot of action at the moment. And that is out number 2. Orlando Dwin, the right fielder, bats third. Borty Bonks, his third season in Pittsburgh. This is more on par with his 1919 form, where he had a 3.39 ERA for the season in 11 games that he started. And he gets a 1-2-3 inning, getting Dwin to pop up in the infield. So we get to the bottom of the first, and it's Spray Bradley getting things started, leading off for the Presbyterians on the mound for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Sean Bacot.
Ball.
A 1-4 record, 9.31 his ERA, 12 strikeouts, 19 to 1/3 innings pitched, making his sixth start, and he gets Spray Bradley to ground out for out number 1. Bill Scottish, second season in Pittsburgh, a 3.41 average so far this season, fantastic. 3 home runs so far, 18 runs batted in. He's going to lead off with a single. Break the seal for the Presbyterians. That's the first hit of the game. Second at bat. It is Scottish's 31st hit of the season. Shrewd Bland does not make good contact, but it gets just out of reach of Bobson Dugnut's glove. Mike Truck is there to meet it. It's a single for Bland, who has been batting .374 this season. And he is on first as well. So we now have, I guess there must have been some traffic in the carriageways, but a quick rush of fans have been made their way into Presbyterian Park. So as they find their way to their seats, still very early in our evening game, Zimbabwe popping up. That is Raul Chamberlain with the catch. And 2 outs. Og McQuaid. Well, that's good fielding. A line drive to Mike Hernandez in left field, and I understand that threatening to use their bare hands. I understand, but civilized, of course. And here they all go in. There are plenty of seats to be had, plenty of place to find your seats, and Jimmy Soup Cutlets puts the Presbyterians on the board with a 2-run single to give the Presbyterians the lead. Well, a sudden rush of people into the ballpark, and much noise and much fanfare and much hullabaloo happening. Again, this is Steve Chuckroast for KDKA Pioneer Radio for Western Pennsylvania. The Pittsburgh Presbyterians currently 13-10, which puts them in the top half of the standings of the Continental League. They are 2.5 games behind the league-leading Philadelphia Brown Trousers, who are off today, I believe. Condom Funnel was grounding out for out number 3, and we get to the top of the second. It is now 2-0 thanks to a 2-run single from Jimmy Soup Cutlets.
That's low.
Todd Gonzalez leads off here in the top of the second for the visitors, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, the team from Schenectady, New York. He will walk. Gonzalez has been quite the dangerous batsman for ABH. Easily their best at 360 average. He does walk. That is now the 13th time that he's walked this season. And for Borty Bonds, it's only his 6th walk of the season. Mike Truck gets it into a line drive on an 0-2 pitch. It does not find the glove of Spray Bradley. It is a fortunate single for Mike Truck. Whether or not it is an error is, it is credited to a hit. That would be a bit harsh on Mike Truck and Spray Bradley. It's a difficult catch to make. And, that is right to the glove of McQuaid, tagging up in time. Tony Smerick records out number 1, lining it out right to the second baseman, Og McQuaid. Mike Hernandez, 7th in the lineup, swings at the first pitch, strike 1. Batting .216. With 1 home run, 6 runs batted in. That'll be popped up high into the air. Infield fly rule is called. Bale Scottish, the third baseman, makes the catch. And that's 2 away for the catcher, Raul Chamberlain. Chamberlain batting 8th in the lineup. Swings at the second pitch, and that is right into the glove of Condom Funnel. And that retires the side, so we head to the bottom of the second. Only the 1 hit. Runner stranded for the visitors. The Presbyterians maintain their lead early in this game, 2-0. The left fielder, Welt Gooper, gets things started. He's got an average of 196 this season. Not quite as up to snuff. He does have a career average of 288, so he's looking to find his form still. He doesn't get it on that at bat. He grounds it out to Todd Gonzalez. The throw is in time to Tony Smerick. This is the pitcher, Borty Bonks.
That's outside. No, inside.
That is a 2-0 count. Watches that one go by. Bonks has 13 at-bats this season, 4 hits from it. That registers a 308 average. That, however, is a strikeout. Again, small sample size, a career average of 214 for Bonks. More on par with what you expect from a pitcher. And we head the second time around to the lineup. Spray Bradley was 0 for 1 in his leadoff at bat. However, he's going to get extra bases on this one. He's going to get his 5th double of the season. Mike Truck has to retrieve it off the wall. And with 2 outs, Bradley is on with a double. Dale Scottish hit a single in his first at-bat. Ultimately brought home by Jimmy Soup Cutlets. He's going to return the favor with an RBI single. It's 3-0. Scottish with that line drive brings home Cutlets, and Scottish now has his 19th RBI of the season. That's his 19th.
No, that's inside.
And his first today. Here's Shrewd Bland.
Ball outside.
Had a single.
Ball,
Was
that's
scored.
inside.
Was brought home by Cutlets as well as Bale
Take your
Scottish. And that'll be a walk for Bacot. Bacot's 6th that he has thrown this season. Not many
Outside.
walks that he throws either. He's not had the best of starts the season. On average, he makes it through about 4 innings of baseball, which is not what ABH expect to see. He does, however, get Zimbabwe to ground out to Todd Gonzalez to end the inning. So we're through 2 here at Presbyterian Park. Beautiful, beautiful evening. And a beautiful night if the Pittsburgh Presbyterians could get the victory. I got word over the wire that apparently in an earlier game between the Milwaukee Dutchmen and the Baltimore Washington Grasshoppers, that the Dutchmen got a 15-5 win, which is astounding considering those are 2 teams that were battling for second place, tied at second. And I believe the Presbyterians were right behind them. While I've been speaking, Bobson Dugnut just grounded out to Jimmy Soup Cutlets. The throw in time to Jim Zimbabwe. Other scores to report: the New Ohio Debonaires defeated the New York Haberdashers by a score of 5-0. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. We head to the bottom of the third, still 3-0. And in an earlier game, another 15 on the board. The Boston Ruffians put 15 on the board against the Chicago Gin Drinkers. 15-9, that final score. Ogmaquet hits it just to the warning track. And it's caught by Mike Hernandez just short. Jimmy Soup Cutlets has already batted home 2 runs today. He's on again with another single. Condom Funnel smashes that one, but it only makes it to the glove of Orlando Dwin in right field. Funnel, 3 home runs this season. He's got a .326 average. And to think he was brought back up, he played for the Memphis Mudpigs earlier this season in the Nursery League. Looks like he belongs in the Continental League yet again, as he did spend the last 2 seasons in Pittsburgh. So the .232 average last season was not enough for the Presbyterians, but he has righted the ship, I believe.
Take your base.
And Welch Booper would like to do the same. He's going to have to settle for a walk. And it's the pitcher spot with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Borty bonks up to bat again. Did strike out in his first at-bat today. He's going to pop it up on the first pitch. Gets jammed. And Tony Smerick is there to make the catch. But we're through 3. And it's been a rather quiet game so far. Pittsburgh Presbyterians chipping away, getting the lead. A score of 3-0. 3-0. They have blanked Amalgamated Baseball Holdings so far today. Orlando Dwin leads off. And on the first pitch, he hits it right to the pitcher. Bonks.
That's outside.
Makes it through to Bobway.
Ball inside.
Here's Todd Gonzalez.
That's down.
3 home runs for him this season so far.
Ball 4.
A career total of 29. He's going to walk for the 2nd time today. He's been the most dangerous batsman the Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have had so far, so if you're going to walk somebody, I suppose Todd Gonzalez is the one to do.
No, that's low.
That being said, here you have Mike Truck, who has 46 career home runs in 3 seasons of baseball.
That's up.
And 5 of them this season so far.
Go. Take your base.
He is also going to walk, so that's going to put runners on first and second, only 1 out. Tony Smerick grounded out in the 2nd inning.
D-Rod.
And he's hit it to industry, my word. My word. That was smashed with vim, vigor, and this game has now tied itself up on a 3-run home run by Tony Smerick.
Foul ball.
Well, we are all tied up, and that's where the batsmanship has come from Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. That is the danger they hold in their two hands. But Forty Bunks is going to come back and strike out Mike Sanandez. Smerick, that is his second home run this season, only his 5th in his career.
That's inside.
His second career with ABH.
Three, you're out.
And that is going to be a strikeout for Chamberlain, but Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have tied things up. And that home run, of course, brought to you by industry brand cologne, perfumes, and fragrances. Why smell like anything else in the world when you can smell like the clean, fresh, successful scent of industry? Found wherever smells are sold. Ray Bradley at the top of the order will strike out. And Sean Facott here in the bottom of the 4th, trying to get up to his average at this point.
No, inside. Ball high.
A 2-2 count for Bale Scottish. That's going to trickle all the way to center field. Mike Truck is there. Scottish now 3 for 3 with singles at every at-bat so far. He has been quite refined. And to think that he started in the nursery league last year for the Nashville Fire. Pittsburgh found him, brought him up. He has had a fantastic season. This season, he's had a fantastic career so far, 319 in his second year. Shrewd Bland feels like he is Pittsburgh through and through. He actually spent his first season in Boston, where he batted .416. He hits that one foul for a 2-2 count. Smashes that one heavily. Does it have enough distance? No, it actually hits the glove of Mike Truck. Put out number 2, Shrewd Bland. A pickup in a fantastic trade with the Boston Ruffians back in 1919-1920. He's never been able to replicate that .416 average that he had in his first season, but well, he's going to have to settle in on a career average of .383. I think that is quite all right. Zimbabwe will strike out looking. He is 0 for 3 today, having a surprisingly quiet day. And we are through 4. Yet again, you're listening to KDKA, Pioneer Radio for Western Pennsylvania. My name is Steve Chuckroast, calling this and every Pittsburgh Presbyterian home game for the entire 1921 season. Presbyterians sitting at 13-10, taking on the 10-13 Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, the defending champions of the Continental League. And, well, that is Sean Facott at bat, who's got 4 hits from 7 at-bats, make that 5 for 8. A double. His first extra base hit of the season. And Douglas is absolutely robbed by Bale Scottish, who dives out, makes the throw in time. And we are now looking at Ortiz Ranchez, who's 0 for 2 today. Make that 1 for 3. Top 3 in the order for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have been struggling in their first 2 at-bats. 0 for 6, 0 for 7. Ranchez gets the first. It's a single. It does move Facott to third. And here is Orlando Dwin. Dwin is batting .309 this season. 6 home runs, 19 runs batted in. It's his second year in Schenectady. Played for the wholly owned baseball subsidiaries team, the Nursery League team that is now moved down to Jacksonville, Florida, in Duval County. He does, however, pop it up to Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Out number 2. Boy, in about a week or two's time, halfway through July, we'll see how much impact the West Coast rendition of the Nursery League will impact some of these teams, as there will be a supplemental draft. Todd Gonzalez hits that one. Difficult to field. Amalgamated is there. Throw in time. So we will see. Of course, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have Pacific Baseball concern to deal with. And the Pittsburgh Presbyterians will, of course, have to
that's inside.
Look to some of the other teams. Both Nursery League West and South have... Well, he's hit into industry! Oh, my goodness! Oh, McQuack! Smashes another one right off the bat. It is 4-3. The Presbyterians regain the lead, and Og McQuack home run off of Jim Milliams, who has come in to pitch his first batsman he faces. And he smashes it out of there. Og McQuack, home run number 9 of the season. RBI number 24. Milliams recovers and gets Jimmy Soup Cutlets the ground back out to himself. Throw is in time. And now 0-2 today is Condom Funnel.
That's high.
Condom Funnel smashes that one right into the glove of Ortiz Ranchez. 2 away. And it's Walt Gooper down in the order. And good to see the expansion, furthermore, of the Nursery League.
Ball, that's inside.
Baseball taking off on the western coast of the United States. Cooper grounds it out to Dugnut. Throws in time to Snerick. The only run scored is Og McQuack's home run, which was brought to you by Industry Brand Colognes, Costumes, and Fragrances. You're having a lovely night on the town, and you meet a young lady, and she says, "My goodness, what is that intoxicating smell?" You say, "My dear, that is the smell of industry."
Inside.
Well, there appears to be an injury
That's ball
to
four.
Walt Booper. He is coming out, and going into left field is Fen Maloney. Not sure where he picked it up, but we'll have to see. That is a walk of Mike Truck. Now here is the man who is responsible for the 3 runs scored by ABH. Tony Snerick trying to slide in, and Truck gets into third. No outs, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Tony Snerick with a single. He did hit that home run earlier in the game. Mike Fernandez to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and an infield fly. Jimmy Soup Cutlets fields it, and it is catching Mike Truck in a rundown. It will be recorded as a fielder's choice, but my goodness.
You're out.
Eventually, Bale Scottish had to go there and make the tag. It is 1 away, and some questionable base running. A bit too aggressive from Mr. Truck.
Ball, that's low.
Well, the fielder's choice is the official score of that, but you want to put the numbers of positions, then you're going to basically be writing down a zip code.
3.
Here is Raul Chamberlain. He is 0 for 2 today. Pops it up foul. 2-2 the count.
Foul ball.
And he gets Chamberlain striking out. Here we see Jim Milliams. Milliams has been the best,
You're out.
I would easily say Milliams as he gets, well, he does line it out to Zimbabwe. When it comes to his pitching, Jim Milliams, I think, has been the best relief pitcher that Amalgamated Baseball Holdings has had. They picked him up from Holybourne Baseball subsidiaries.
Ball outside.
And the way he has been pitching for them, it does surprise me that this is the first time we're seeing him in the Continental League. He's got a 3-1 average, a 3-1 record so far, a 2.43 ERA. This is his 19th. Well, he's going to strike out the pitcher, Borty Bonks. This is his 19th appearance this season. He's already at 38 innings pitched. That's an average of 2 per game, but he does know how to go the long haul. He has 38 38 strikeouts this season. He just got his 39th.
Ball 4.
And he's going to return by walking Spray Bradley. Spray Bradley on base for the second time today, had a double in the second. Williams has been very good for wholly owned baseball subsidiaries in the 2 times he played for them. He made appearances in 17 games. That's 20 strikeouts in those games. He does give up a single to Bale Scottish, which moves Bradley to second. Scottish now 4 for 4. 4th single. My goodness. Scottish has been outstanding for this Presbyterian side. I might put him in that. I would put him in that cleaning up spot if I were Presbyterians. Shrewd Bland. 1 for 3, not the best of days for him. Oh, 1 for 2. Excuse me. He doesn't walk. Williams makes me wonder what other sorts of pitching secrets Amalgamated Baseball Holdings are hiding over in. Well, again, I said wholly owned baseball subsidiaries is down in Jacksonville nowadays. And Bland will ground it out right to Tony Smerick at first. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Williams' day will be done. And in comes Sleeve McDykel.
Ball, that's up.
Who gets Zimbabwe to pop up to go 0 for 4 today. McDykel makes the catch himself. That is the 3rd out. We head to the top of the 7th. And getting things started, that was Bobson Dugnut having an equally rough day. Lines it right out at the first. At bat here in the top of the 7th. And here is Ortiz Ranchez facing, well, that's a 1-2 pitch now.
Ball outside.
That is high for ball 2. Swing, and that goes right to McQuaid, diving. Great dive, makes the throw to Bobway, and it's 2 away. Orlando Dwin facing. That's going to be a line drive up the middle. He's on with a 2-out single. Spray Bradley there to make the play. Borty Bonks at 90 pitches already through 6 2/3 innings. This is a fantastic start for him. On average, he pitches about 6 innings, so we are well over the average for him. That is going to be, well, that'll be a wild pitch, I think, and that is going to move Orlando Dwin to second. Still 2 outs, 2-0 the pitch. 2-0 the count, and that is 2-1 down the middle. Watches it go by to Todd Gonzalez in the dirt for ball 3. And Gonzalez gets his first hit of the game. Will it be enough to tie the game? It does score Dwin from second. Gonzalez uses that opportunity to get to second base on the throw. It's a tie game, and that will be the end of Borty Bonks. Coming in to pitch out of the bullpen for the Presbyterians is Zap Newton, number 53. His first season in the Continental League, brought in by the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. He will start by walking Mike Truck to first. The 0-1 record, a 6.64 ERA, 1 save to his name, 10 strikeouts. He's pitched 20 1/3 innings in 14 appearances. that is going to be Smerick grounding out for out number 3. It was to Bobway. Newton was there to get the catch at first, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. So a very quick, very brief time to have a 7.5 inning stretch. And stretch your muscles, do some calisthenics, some aerobics, some anaerobics, or just get yourself a nice beverage. Og McQuaid hit a home run in his last at-bat. He pops it up into foul territory. That was Raul Chamberlain, and it's one away. What a dive, a very difficult one to make, but it goes right to Todd Gonzalez, and McDykel is there to get Jimmy Soup Cutlets and to rob Jimmy Soup Cutlets of what would have been a very strongly hit ball. We now see Condom Funnel. Condom Funnel 0 for 3 today. The right fielder hits it foul for a 2-2 count. Pass it off again.
He's up.
And right to the glove of Todd Gonzalez. A 1-2-3 inning for the Presbyterians. We head to the top of the 8th. Steve McDykel seems to have things well under control. He will likely have to take the plate, or else they go back to their... It's interesting, Mike Sanandez will come out, and Brett Dockstra as pinch hitter. Sanandez not having a great day at the plate, but Brett Dockstra grounds out for the first out.
That's outside.
And Raul Chamberlain on a 1-1 pitch hits it right to McFair to throw to Bobway is in time. 2 away. And Steve McDykel intends to head back out there. He does ground out, so a 1-2-3 inning yet again. This time in favor of the Presbyterians. We are tied at 8. Ben Maloney starts us off, coming in for Welt Buba.
No, that's high. You're out.
And he will ground out for the first out of the game, of the inning. Ben Maloney has a 143 at average. He's only got 1 hit. He's only had 7 at-bats, so not many opportunities to really make an impression.
Well, that's low.
Here's Zap Newton. He will strike out. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th for the Presbyterians. Spray Bradley, 1 for 3 today, a double and a walk to his name. Smashes that one. Does it have the distance? It does to industry. A home run for Spray Bradley. Gives the Presbyterians a 5-4 lead in this ball game. His 6th of the season, career home run number 30 for the leadoff batsman Spray Bradley. And with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, the Presbyterians now have Bale Scottish facing Steve
That's
McDykel.
outside. Take your base.
Scottish will walk. McDykel has not had the best of seasons so far. Would not surprise me if there was a bit of time either in Jacksonville or in San Francisco awaiting him. And oh my goodness, could Bland do it again? He can! A home run to industry yet again! To 4. The Presbyterians have opened this game up in the bottom of the 8th. Shrewd Bland,
Nope,
his
that's
3rd
inside.
home run of the season. Zimbabwe gets his first hit of the game. It's a line drive to center field. He'll go in with a double sliding. And here is Og McQuirt. All is being done. And yes, that will spell the end of Sleeve McDykel's day. Coming in as Dave Glock. It looks like they will intentionally walk Og McQuirt. 2 outs. Want the out to be at any base. Glock has an 0-1 record. 8.16 is his ERA. So again, that bullpen of the away side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, might be something they look towards the nursery league, to their future for. As Dave Glock came in last year from wholly owned baseball subsidiaries. Last year he had a 1-3 record, an ERA of 4.11, 3.18
Ball 4.
ERA, 29 strikeouts. He is not quite where he was last year on this side. Oh, the bases are loaded for Condom Funnel. Cutlets walks. Funnel is 0 for 4 today. Fouls it off for a 1-2 count. Still 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, the Presbyterians. And he's going to get popping that one up into foul territory. Chamberlain with the catch. And that brings an end to the rally. Well, 2 home runs. A 2-runner from Shrewd Bland, but first it was Spray Bradley with the 1. Give the Presbyterians a 7-4 lead as they look to close this game out. Bobson Dugnut at the plate for the top of the 9th. That home run brought to you by Industry Brand, colognes, perfumes, and fragrances. Because if you want to smell like something that is clean, that is fresh, and that oozes success, you want to smell like Industry. Found wherever smells are sold. Well, that is not a good contact for Bobson Dugnut. He has an 0 for 5 day. Goes right to Newton. The throw to Bobway is in time. This brings us to OTs. Ranchez. Ranchez on an 0-2 pitch. It's a right to Og McQuirt. That's 2 away. And the final out could be Orlando Twins if Zap Newton can get it. First pitch swing. Jimmy Soup Cutlets to Bobway. Presbyterians win. And that breaks an ABH winning streak of 3 games in a row. The Presbyterians, in the first game of this series, remain undefeated against Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. They now move to 3-0 this season. The final score of this game, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, 4 runs from 7 hits with 1 error. Pittsburgh Presbyterian, 7 runs from 13 hits. And that is your final score. The Presbyterians improve to 14-10. Remain 2 games behind the league-leading Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings drop to 10-14 after this game. The box score will be plentiful. Lots to read about in your afternoon papers tomorrow. The win goes to Zap Newton. His record goes to 1-1 after coming in for 2 1/3 innings of relief. He relieved Borty Bonks, who had a respectable showing. Sean Foucault, the starter, went 4 innings. Respectable. Jim Williams, a good 1 2/3 innings, but Sleeve McDykel, unfortunately, is credited with the loss. He will drop his record now to 1-2. We thank our friends at the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, bringing fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. Any time is a good time for a honey wheat cigarette. They are fresh, they are clean, they are smooth tasting, and they are appropriate in any setting. Honey Wheat Tobacco Company sponsors our finest dandies of the day for this game and all games of the 1921 Continental League season. The third finest dandy of the day is Spray Bradley, going 2 for 4 with a home run. Tony Smerick of ABH is our second finest dandy of the day, going 2 for 4 with a home run and a 3-run home run. He had a 3-run home run. That was in the 4th inning to tie the game up at the time. He is the second finest dandy. And the finest dandy of the day, getting a complimentary carton of Honey Wheat cigarettes, is Shrewd Bland, going 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run to provide 2 of the 3 runs that gave the Pittsburgh Presbyterians the win in this game. Spray Bradley with that other one. He is your finest dandy of the day, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, who humbly request that you smoke wheat every day. Well, that will do it for our broadcast today. It's a big win for the Presbyterians as I just take a look at my notes. As this is the conclusion of the first of 3 games in a row, so the next 2 days, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings are in town to take on the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. The Aces will be on the mound in tomorrow's game as Ivory Trinkets for the Presbyterians, who currently has a record of, let me pull up my notes for tomorrow's game, Ivory Trinkets, a record of 1-4, hasn't had the best record, but solid pitching. Takes on the 4-1 Tim Wakefield, the ace of Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. And as with all home games for the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, this will be broadcast here on KDKA, Pioneer Radio for Western Pennsylvania. I am Steve Chuckroast. This has been the game number 24 to our season. The Pittsburgh Presbyterians get the win over Amalgamated Baseball Holdings by a score of 7 runs to 4. That concludes our broadcast, and we will see you again here tomorrow evening for the second game of this 3-game series. Until next time, the game is ended. Go in peace.